I bet her friends never ask her to play billiards. Snow removal from the roof can look like a real avalanche. You can also take care of the cleanliness of the city in an incredibly stylish way. Okay, this isn't magic at all, but an optical effect. It's just that the frame rate coincides with the speed of the helicopter blades. He will be extremely surprised if he looks in the mirror at least once during the trip. For such a trick before the throw, he clearly deserves a couple of points. Does it feel like they've only made it worse? He would have obviously added more weight if he had found a place for it. Sometimes an unusual angle can really break the basic laws of physics. This is what a scene looks like that you never want to see on the deck of a ship. Perhaps some unidentified object from another planet decided to secretly observe humanity, but suddenly it attracted too much attention. Now we have someone who is definitely trying to give us a signal from above. I just wonder what exactly they wanted to tell us. At a cemetery in Nebraska, local cleaners noticed a strange phenomenon that happened with spilled water. It really looks a little scary. It seems to be the most ordinary house in front of us, but wait, the facade of the building quickly turned into a unique art installation by Richard Wilson, a design artist from the USA. The Florida sky was so unique that locals expect some serious changes in their lives in the near future. This is how modern Hercules should look like. The birds decided to arrange a swimming tournament with obstacles on a hot and dry day. They coped with their task quite spectacularly. Such a strange shadow of a little boy suddenly appeared at the door of the room and pretty scared the child's parents. This mysterious ice vortex formed on the river among the rocks, thereby puzzling those few climbers who witnessed an unusual natural phenomenon. This fish came to the shore in such a large shoal that local fishermen could have collected a very good catch in an extremely short time. Obedient sheep will just walk one after another, sometimes only disturbing the tranquility of the neighbors. As you can see, it happens under the close supervision of guide dogs. If I hadn't been shown now what athletic feats clever dogs are capable of to achieve their goals, I would never have believed it. Unsuccessfully launched fireworks burned down the palm tree. Of course, the guys failed to extinguish the tree even with the help of a small bottle of water. It's difficult to say for sure what is in front of us, but such a black spreading spot looks quite gloomy and frightening, especially at night. I'm sure the following shots will impress you too. Whatever happens here, for some reason, it seems to me that it's time to get out of that place while there is still an opportunity. Cataclysms can not only be extremely dangerous, but also impressive. It's not every day you see how angry and raging Mother Nature is. Strange clouds appear off the coast of Florida every now and then, forcing locals and vacationers to unravel the true nature of what is happening in their heads. At first glance, you might think that the floor is covered with a photographic picture of a fish and sea, but take a closer look. In front of us is a real pond with the real fish. When an entire flock bravely protects each other from danger, a bird of prey has nothing to even try to hunt one of the members of such a feathered team. This is an excellent scarecrow for scaring birds and unwanted rodents. Most importantly, it is free and extremely effective. Thousands of black birds invaded the city unwittingly, or on the contrary, intentionally, scaring the locals with their sudden invasion. It is difficult to explain where this smoked tornado suddenly came from while connecting two parts. Sometimes nature creates real masterpieces, which are better than those of the most famous artists and sculptors of all time. If you know physics well and like to experiment, then you can certainly try the following performance. The main thing is to do everything according to the rules. Sometimes technical problems of some objects created by human hands can create an equally impressive sight. This girl is incredibly precise. With such talents, she should have been taken to the World Darts Championship. Do you agree? It seems that nature has decided to become a landscape designer, ferociously and brazenly rearranging what was created with such difficulty. This incredible phenomenon at the top of a snowy mountain creates a stunning view, which is simply impossible to take your eyes off. It seems that the staircase suddenly came to life and began to live by its own rules. However, they did not lead to anything good, as we can see. This is a great way to get prints in the weather that is not the most suitable for work. Judging by the photo, I can assume that people have been familiar with representatives of other civilizations for a long time, but it doesn't seem to me that they are friendly to us. They say that dragons exist exclusively on the pages of books or in fantasy movies, but I bet there are those among you who still believe in their existence in real life. Isn't that right?
Don't forget to share the most impressive moment of this episode in the comments below. See you soon.